How's it going, guys? So today we're going to be tinting the turn signal lights on the FRS. I saw a post of it on Instagram. Cool, there's a plane that's going to fly by now. Basically, it looks just like this. This is tinted out. Mine looks like shit when I do anything. But, hold up, let me make the light flash. What the fuck is fell off? Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like shit. You can see the, like all the bubbles in it right there. That's because I didn't use the actual good brand of things, since the fucking auto parts store only had Rust-Oleum lens tint, which is just shit. I wouldn't recommend this. I'd recommend you get the VHT, the nightshade. If you get the black nightshade, which is what we used in Justin's video, it's actually nice. This is just garbage, but it's the only thing they had, so. And I didn't want to go out to another store because none of the stores are nearby here. So, you know, I had to make do with what I had. When I did this the first time, also don't mind all the cicadas. I do live in a fucking forest. All of the overspray, I just didn't really care because this side of the bumper is also already kind of just shit looking. I made sure to block the headlights because I do love how the headlights look. I didn't really care about the bumper because I already bought a new bumper, and this one's kind of just ass. It got hit from someone that owned the car before me. And I really like the 2017 BRZ bumper. So I ordered one of those, and I'm going to be making a video on how to convert the front end to any of the other ones. So basically, if you want to get a BRZ bumper or a Toyota 86 bumper, which I don't know why you would want to do, because it looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But yeah, I'm going to be showing a video on that in the future, probably in like a month and a half, because it says it's going to take a long ass time to ship, so just expect that in the future. The first step in this is you gotta clean off the tail, or the turn signal light here. I'm grabbing some shop towels here, and I'm going to be using just glass cleaner. Normal, great value glass cleaner. Again, I wouldn't recommend getting it on the paint if it has ammonia, which, yeah, this one does have ammonia, but again, I'm getting a new bumper soon, so I figured it didn't really matter. And then you're gonna want to sand it down with some very fine grit paper, just so that it adheres better, basically. The 2017 BRZ bumper doesn't even have turn signal lights, which normally wouldn't matter, or which normally would be a big deal. But since I have the V-Land headlights, they have turn signals built into them. Yes, you just want to give it a good sanding down so that it'll, you know, the paint will adhere better, or the tint will adhere better to it. These would be easier to do if you know, had the time to take it off, but there's very little daylight left at this point, almost, so I figured I'd just do it without it. Okay, so now I am just going to put this over the headlight right there. Stay. And I'm gonna go grab the shit can over here and lay our first coat down. The humidity doesn't really help because, you know, I am in a swamp, so it does come out shit. So I did a very light coat the first time, just so we can build upon it in the next coat. I'm gonna get a closer look at it so you can see just how ass this tint is. It comes up and it doesn't you gonna focus, camera? It doesn't make a fine layer. It just kind of shits out some beads on there, and that's it. So it's not going to look good by any means. Again, just get the VH or V. Get the one that I said before, and everything will be fine. Because I tinted the taillights with those, and it came out perfect. This just is ass. But again, I'm getting a new bumper. and it's not even gonna have these on it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. If this video does end up getting some views, I know I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for not really caring, but again, it's my car, not yours, so whatever. And again, not keeping the bumper or those turn signal lights. I'm just doing this kind of to make a video because I needed things to upload. And that bumper's not gonna be here for a whole month and a half. So this is just what I'm doing to fill the gap. Because I know that I am getting like a couple views, but I really just wanna keep making videos because it's just kind of like a hobby at this point. Like I really would like to make videos about everything and do a shit ton more stuff, but money and being able to do things isn't cheap, and it needs time, and I work like 40 hours a week, so I don't really have time. And hopefully not make it look ass. Okay, another lighter coat, and we're gonna hope and see that doesn't look like shit. We have to wait like another 5 to 10 minutes just because it's so fucking humid out. If it was less humid, if it wasn't, 90% humidity, we'd probably be able to do it in 5 minutes, but it's looking more like 10 because it's like literally walking out into soup because, it's a swamp that I live in. So, whatever, I'll get back when the next coat comes up. Okay, so now that we've got the second coat on there, naturally, we're gonna do the third coat now. Okay. Now from a distance it looks good, but once you click the turn signal, or initiate the turn signal, it looks like ass. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but you can clearly see that it's not even and that it looks like shit. But again, buy the VHT one and you won't have that problem. This is just me doing it because I don't want to go out and spend $15 on another tint can that I'm only going to use once. So, it's fine. So now, I'd consider that to be pretty done. You can kind of see, I think it looks pretty good from a distance. Again, don't go up close. I am going to clean this off because it is still kind of gross looking. And plus my bumper needs to be cleaned regardless. There's a shit ton of rock chips and bugs that are still plastered on it from committing suicide. Yeah, I'll get to that after I turn the camera off just because, it's kind of boring and you wouldn't have to deal with it if you taped it up like a normal person. But again, I'm just getting a new bumper, so I figured it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's still going to be ass, and I'm still going to take it off because I do want my car to look at least a little presentable, even though the paint still looks like god-awful. It's fine, whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much how you do it. It's not that hard to do. It's probably one of the easiest beginner mods that you could do if you even really consider tinting something a mod. It's kind of the equivalent of like plasti dipping wheels, but whatever. That pretty much just sums up how you do it. Please subscribe. There's more videos that are going to be coming soon. If you like this kind of content, or just like me, please. Oh fuck, there's a bug. Show me some support. Give me some comments on some suggestions that maybe you'd like to see. Because there is stuff that I want to do, like I want to change out the steering wheel and get a new one because, again, the previous owner didn't take care of this car at all. So the steering wheel looks like someone just picked at it with their thumb as they were driving on the top. So that's kind of ass. But, whatever. I have plans to autocross this car in the future. So I want to get like sway bars, strut tower bars, and I want to see how my car would stack up against my dad's car in autocross. I feel like that would be an interesting video to see, because his F-Type is stock, and mine is got a tune and just bolt-ons at this point. Yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out, we'll see.